Alright guys, if you're just joining us, you're coming in at a boring time. We are on our way back to the courthouse. Mods are going to go ahead and post the rules here in a couple seconds. Pin them to the top of the comment board. Alright, so here's what we got going on. Let me get, there we go, back on. Alright, so here's what we got going on. We are actually on our way back to the courthouse. We got word that there was a group of people that were still at the courthouse, so we're going to go ahead and head back there, back that way with the rest of media. Marianne, yes, there is police presence tonight. They are maintaining a distance from the march. They're making sure they're staying back. Whitley, thank you for that. Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate that. How's it going? Yes, guys, hate to break your hearts, but I am separated from CJ and Andrew. I'm actually heading back to the courthouse. Again, we got word that there were still protesters there. We're going to go check that out. Everybody that's tuning in, it's been a really quiet and peaceful night compared to the last 3 nights that Kenosha has had to overcome. So here we are. So yes, unfortunately you guys are live for me walking down 60th Street. Talking to you guys. I was going to say talking to myself, but talking to you guys. Just to kind of give a recap of the night for those coming back. What we've got going on is that we have been here since about 8 p.m. We did start off with some technical difficulties. Once we got those cleared up, we were able to kind of join the crowd, and since we've been here, it has been entirely, nice and quiet. So, what's up? Oh yeah, very peaceful tonight. So, as I was saying, we're here. It's been very quiet, very peaceful, especially compared to the last 3 nights. So we started off, we got down here about 8 o'clock. We started out with some technical difficulties. Once we got up and running, it was pretty good from there. We've been marching with, we've been in the crowd with protesters. It has been, if we're documenting accurately, has been loud but peaceful. We have seen food being set out. So that's what we've got so far. So we've managed to do, I know I said earlier that we seem to be doing a lot more walking today, and I don't know if that's accurate. I think we're just, there's a lot more movement. In other words, we're not going through the same places over and over again. Tonight we've managed to be all throughout Kenosha, downtown area. So that's what we have going on. I'm sorry about getting on a little late. We got lucky in that we were able to catch a ride with another local Kenosha citizen. Hold on. Hey mods, can we go ahead and put up a pin to the top the rules of the comment section, just to kind of keep ourselves covered here? Donna, I appreciate that. No, I actually grew up in this area. I know my way around here really well. I appreciate the concern. Again, I grew up over here. My family has owned a business on this street. It's always been kind of peaceful. So there is that. Thanks, Mod. Hey guys, again, please give it up for the mods. They've been working themselves pretty hard tonight, making sure that we're keeping a nice peaceful chat here for you guys. Our comment section. Want to make sure that everybody is here to kind of trying to make sure that everybody is able to witness what's going on here without any silliness. Oh, honestly, that is probably our fifth or sixth marked vehicle. See a lot of locals coming back. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And see a lot of regulars that have been on with us for the last couple nights. Thank you for coming back. Again, I know it's not exciting right now, but we are on our way back to the courthouse. If we get to the courthouse and we see that everything is continuing to be peaceful, what would probably happen is we would probably go ahead and call it a night, kind of pack it in. But obviously we won't make that call until we get there. Yeah, this is where a tire fire was started last night. As you can see, a lot of the vehicles have been damaged. This is B&L Furniture. It's been a part of the community for years. I believe that one was lost on Monday night. Battery, we've got it plugged in. We're sitting at 43%, but we are plugged into a battery pack. So I don't know if you guys know, what we do see is a lot of we've all seen unmarked cars. They generally they look the same as regular law enforcement vehicles. They just don't have any markings on them. You can usually tell that they are law enforcement by the fact that they have lights, or they still have the lights on the side. You can see the light bar at the top of the window, so on and so forth. Tonight what we've seen is a lot of what look and appear to be regular civilian vehicles, and they do have officers in them. So and again, those vehicles have kind of stayed near the protesters, but have managed or have continued to maintain a distance between themselves and protesters. Thank you, Sharon. So yeah, here we are. We're actually pretty close to the courthouse now. We are currently on between 58th Street and 59th Street on 11th Avenue. The reason why I am providing commentary right now is because it's just me. I am heading back to the courthouse. We were with another group of independent media, but they walk a lot faster than I do, so I apologize. But yeah. Thank you again, Sharon. Appreciate it. Whew. Here we are. We're coming up on the area. So, as you can see, what we want to look at here is that these barricades, they weren't here a couple nights ago. Obviously, they put these up over the last couple days, kind of keep some distance or kind of cordon off this parking lot. I don't remember if I saw them yesterday whenever I was pulling up. Sure, we could check the footage on that, go back and rewind it and take a look. Anyone from Kenosha knows exactly where we are. We're right in the parking lot for Harborside Academy, the old Ruther. Over there, big building closest to us, that's the Dinosaur Museum. There is Civic Park. As you can see, there are some people gathered there. We'll go in and take a look. And then of course you have the courthouse across the street. Again, we haven't seen a lot of we have not seen a lot of law enforcement presence tonight. I mean, not out in the open like we have for the last 3 nights. I will say we have managed to see that there were times where protesters were concerned that people within their group were not there with positive intentions, and they confronted them quickly, made sure to kind of separate them from the rest of the group and move them either forward or on. Sorry, thought I heard a car coming up on me. That would be the second or third officer that we've seen. They're shining their lights across. So yeah, looks like the information that we got may not, I mean, there are people here, but not as many as we may have been led to believe. So, across the street, those are all independent media guys. So, yeah. Wow. I think, yeah. I think that is, I think that's the end of it, guys. I'll be honest with you, when we first came out here, when we were prepping for tonight, hey Mallory, thanks for checking in. Whenever I first was prepping for tonight, oh, look at this. You got hammocks in the park. Could sit down and take a nap. So you do have officers that are coming around the corner. Not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure if they're going to let me by, or... Sad part is I parked over that way, so... We're going to see if they can... They keep following me, so I'm not sure what's going on here. So, yeah. That's what's going on here. Looks like they are doing a around. Let's so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually start heading back. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm going to assume that has nothing to do with me. Oh, hold on. Alright guys, as you can see, people who had the hammocks up, they were told to pack up and go. One officer did specifically say, you know, something a little bit more than that, but they did also disclose that if they did pack up and go, that they were free to go. Nobody was going to be detained, but they did have to hurry up and go. Looks like I'm having some focus trouble. I don't know if that's because of the light. So here's what I'm gonna say. It looks like they're packing up and going. Looks like a larger group of people, including pressers, managed to start to. Guys.
Fuck bro! Fuck you!
Alright guys. Looks like things are changing. officers did look like they got some information, and once they received the information, they did immediately leave. As soon as they were pulling off, we did start to see protesters pull up. So yeah, that is a brief synopsis of what happened here. Officers were in the park telling people that there was a curfew, telling them that they did need to leave, that if they left, they would not be detained. People were packing up. Got to a point where the officers were did seem some sort of information, at which point they all called each other by name and said that load up, we have to go. And a couple of seconds later, you saw protesters start to drive down Sheridan Road, which I don't know if anyone remembers. Sheridan Road was actually cordoned off from the south end, which is where the protesters came from. So, not exactly sure how they got through, but I'm sure somebody who's live streaming probably caught that. Oh. So, looks like their protesters are gathering over here. All right. So we're going to try and get a little closer. Oh, not try. We're getting a little closer. And yes, I'm walking slow. Has nothing to do with anything other than fatigue. So I do apologize. While we're over here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and sit down on one of these power boxes.
All right, Kenny, man, be easy out here, folks.
Yeah, there are still people out.
That's a long 2 miles.
Hold on. Alright. Hold on, guys. I'm just getting a message from one of my mods. Sounds good. Can you make sure that the other mod knows what's going on so they can go ahead and stay on until we leave for the night? Yeah, guys, I am sitting down. You know why? Because I am tired. That's about the sum of it. That's 1,000% the honest to God's truth. Just to recap, things have been very peaceful tonight. The few interactions, or the only interaction that we saw with any law enforcement officials, was the one that we just saw a few minutes ago, where they were asking people in the park, or informing people in the park that they needed to leave, and that if they left, they would not be detained for any reason, and that they would be able to go on. Cool. I appreciate it. No, I don't think the march is. I think the march is headed this way. But again, just to give a brief recap for those who are just coming in, as we were leaving to go to my vehicle or start to head off, we did see law enforcement kind of pull up on people who were in the hammocks. So we did see hammocks, and law enforcement pulled up and said, "Hey, you got to get your stuff out of here and go." There was more to it, but I'm not going to go ahead and get into that. But they did say, "Hey, all right, you gotta get up and go. If you get up and go, you will not be detained or arrested." Other people who had been over in this area came over and asked why the officers were doing that during the back and forth. The officers received some sort of information, or it appeared that they received some sort of information, at which point they did turn around and all got into their vehicles and sped off. Shortly, within seconds of the officers leaving, we did see Black Lives Matter protesters coming up Sheridan Road from the south side. And that is about as summarized as I can put it. So as you can see, it does look like protesters are, I don't know if they're sitting. It does appear that they are sitting. That's either media or protesters. I think most of those are media. I have seen a lot of independent media, guys. It seems that independent journalism does appear to be happening. It's actually something that's really awesome to see. I feel that people being on the ground, especially if you're from that community, can actually offer a perspective to your community that they may not have had you not been there. Because let's be honest, not everybody wants to come down and see what's going on themselves, which is understandable. But at the same time, if somebody's not here to inform their community, then it could all be for naught. CJ was looking for Andrew. He wasn't reading his comments. CJ is looking for Andrew. Okay. I'll be honest with you guys, I have no idea where CJ and Andrew are. I'm gonna sit here and let my feet catch a break. Really try not just get a little. Really just kind of trying to catch a break here. Andrew is across the park from you. Thanks, Joseph. I don't see him particularly, but again, I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. I'm just going to sit here for a minute and let my feet rest. Again, I thank you guys all for being here. I don't know if some of you were on for the earlier stream, at which point I did say that tonight would be the last night I would be out until Sunday, provided that there was anything going on Sunday. I have family. We're going to take time with my family, take a couple days to recuperate. So just kind of want to do that, but I wanted to let you guys know that I will not be here for Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, if anything's happening, but I will be back on Sunday, provided something is going on, and if nothing is going on, that's actually, in my opinion, that's a good thing. I would not be offended by that. Looks like we do have people coming up the street, not sure what's going on, but do also see law enforcement vehicles and it could be, but I'm not going to be able to get out. And on a personal level, I do feel bad about that because I want to be out here documenting for my community, but it's my time with my family, and I'm going to take it. What we got going on here? Okay. Oh. Here you guys are. There's CJ.
He tried stopping
going
on and
on?
stuff with that, and
You done for the night? Me too. So we're just sitting here hanging out.
Hey, get this on camera. Bitch ass nigga.
That's always fun. Well, guys, I think we've hit a point to where that's a wrap. I'll probably go ahead and stay on the live stream for a minute as I head towards my vehicle for the night. Has been pretty quiet all night. Again, that is not a complaint or an indictment. If anything, it is a sigh of relief. Thank you guys for staying up late. Again, want to say thank you to the moderators. Moderators have been here all night, doing a wonderful job. Don't know what I would do without them. As you can see, we've got traffic on here. Protesters and others driving through. Yep. Yeah, I did see CJ. They are going to be heading to, I believe they said they're heading to DC tomorrow. So, yeah, it looks like CJ is conducting an interview with a medic, so we're not going to interrupt him. But yeah, I hear CJ and Andrew or Mercado Media are going to be heading out to DC for the anniversary march on Washington. I wish them nothing but the best, obviously. Thank them for all their help. It's a fresh newbie coming into this. Been really helpful, awesome. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. Alright guys, so I think what we're going to do is, I think we're going to head back to the vehicle. I'm going to keep streaming, so if you guys want to go with, you're more than welcome to, of course. If not, I understand. Alright, let's get going, because I still got a little bit of a walk, and I'd like to get home and we'll be moving on. So, maybe sitting down wasn't such a good idea. Whoa, that's a little... Alright, give it a second here, guys. I know it seems a little wobbly. Just trying to get it going. Alright, so we're gonna head back to my vehicle. Yeah, Shannon, I'm gonna try and stay on, but like I said, I am gonna be off for the next 3 nights, so I won't be able to provide any coverage for the next 3 days. I might be able to get out during the day if there's anything going on, just to kind of get it going during the day. I have been out for most of the the night stuff. So during the day, I might be able to get down here, but for the next couple days, I really just kind of want to take a minute to. Sorry, I know you guys are looking at the ground. I had to bend down and pick something up. I kind of just want to take some time with my family, take some time for myself, kind of recuperate. Body is yelling at me for all the activity over the last couple days, screaming at me. Actually, I can feel it screaming at me now. So that's one of the vehicles that we saw earlier. Do believe that's a law enforcement vehicle, if I remember right. So yeah, so we're heading south on Sheridan. As you can see, hold on, let me get a light on for you guys. Thank you for that, Mod. So yeah, we're going to just kind of keep going on here. So heading south on Sheridan here. As you can see, it's pretty quiet. I mean, you do hear traffic in the background, but it has been just remarkably peaceful. Got a nice breeze going. This is the Kenosha I remember. Quiet. Just walking wasn't all perfect, but it wasn't what has been the last couple of days either. So it's the old Ruther building. It's called Harborside now, but yeah. Guys, I haven't heard anything about any violence, any fires. I mean, I'm not saying there wasn't any. Of course, if anybody has proof or accurate information that there was, you're more than welcome to post. But I haven't heard anything about any violence of any kind. It's been very peaceful tonight. This has basically been the scene where every once in a while you see vehicles that are out. Wow, a little bit of ash there. St. James the Apostle Church. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that is the car lot that was impacted on the, I believe it was impacted on the very first night. So yeah, we're gonna keep going here for just a little bit longer. My mod is I see some of you guys are checking out. Thank you for joining us. You guys are leaving, have a good night. Appreciate all you guys sticking with me here. Yeah, I'm walking slow. It's because we all know why. Alright, so yeah, here's what we got. We've got Goodyear. Still about 3 blocks away from my vehicle. So yeah, you guys are all awesome. Mods, couldn't have done it without you. Thanks for stepping up last minute, coming in and making sure that everything's staying nice and peaceful in the chats. Thank you, Kimmy. Just to kind of show you here, we do have some charred vehicles in the Goodyear lot. That's boarded up as well. So guys, in summation, Lakota Media will be here but we are going to be off for a little while. Going to be taking some time with the family. If we've got anything going on Sunday, we'll be back. Again, I wouldn't be upset if nothing was going on for us to. I wouldn't be upset if we didn't have anything going on Sunday. Where we are approaching, just kind of give a heads up, is where a lot of healing is going to need to happen for this community, and that is the areas where people were injured by two were lost to gunfire, one severely injured. So we're going to try and get going here. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was definitely law enforcement. Oh, my bad, guys. Kalimata is still here, so I apologize. So, yeah. I thank you guys for all being here. We do have footage from yesterday for that. That over there. We have some other stuff going on over here. Again, being from here, I personally feel like it's going to take a lot for this community to heal itself, but it's actually already started again. What we witnessed tonight was actually kind of remarkable. Not kind of, it was actually really remarkable. In people were saying, "Hey, we think you might be up to something, so we need you to kind of go away. We're not here to have that happen. We've had enough," and that does bring a lot of hope. And if you're jumping into the nerd realm here, but if you're a Doctor Who fan, you know how important hope is. Hope is all there is. It's the best part of humanity. Yeah, Elaine, we're gonna be signing off here in a second too. Marianne, thank you. Good night. We're actually gonna be signing off here in a second too, as we get to the car. So as you can see, community is rallying. We've got residents with things painted on their fences. We love Kenosha. We love you, BLM. Again, Kenosha, we love you, BLM. So, again, this community has already started to bounce back from the last couple days. Doesn't mean that there isn't still going to be things that are going to happen, but we'll have to see how this all plays out. Again, not to beat a dead horse, but I'll be signing off for the next 3 days, and if there's anything going on Sunday, I will be back on Sunday. If I can find any other independent local media personnel that want to come in and help, I'd be more than happy to throw them on. So if you guys know anybody, tell them to shoot over to the page. We'd love to have them. So there is that. But yeah, I'm going to sign off now, guys. I'm actually approaching my car. That's why I'm going to keep the camera down now. So just to kind of let you guys know, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Again, if you could take a minute to maybe on the way out before you guys leave, give the mods a proper applause. They stepped up big time tonight. They've helped out. I could not be anywhere near this without them and all of you. So hopefully we'll continue on this journey together, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Good night.